Hey, what's up everybody? So Street Fighter 6 MAI just dropped, but we're already getting some crazy tech, and I found an amazing tweet from a really strong player and like amazing lab monster in Japan. His name is Lox. I'm going to pull up that tweet and I'm going to link it to the description of this video because it is amazing. Let's load up the tweet right now. Alright, so I'm not going to translate this live because it's going to take me a long time to actually translate everything word for word. I made notes. But here's what he basically says is, before you learn set play, I think you should learn something that'll be more directly related to your actual results rather than just set play. So first of all, he's saying, let's look at what MAI can do in her strongest position, which is when she has you in the corner after a throw. So he says your opponent basically has 4 different options in there right here. Let me load this up. So after you do throw, forward dash, when you're +3 as MAI, you have 4 basic options, no matter what character you are. You can do a throw, like a throw tech, and he says if MAI walks back and shimmies, you die. You can backdash, you can jump forward, or you can do an invulnerable move, right? And that's basically all the options against most throw loops in this game, right? You do this, MAI forward dashes, she's +3, so your opponent's options, you as the defender, or me as the MAI playing and trying to counter my opponent's wake-up options, they have 4 options, right? Throw tech, backdash, forward jump, invulnerable move. Or a 5th one, they can basically just block, but that's not really like an active thing, so we're going to leave that out for now. And Loxo here didn't include that in his list. Another really interesting point that Loxo brings up, he says right here, he says, you should subscribe to the Chris F YouTube channel. Because
you should shut the fuck up, Chris F. Okay, sorry, I just lost monetization right there.
Do it within 9 frames, is what he just said.
How about you just shut up and teach me?
You guys get the idea, right? Let's look at the first thing. What can you do against opponents who just jump forward?
Oh shit, dude.
So what we're going to do, we're going to set Ken to wake up,
brother, I'm
forward
sorry.
jump. In Street Fighter 6, generally, forward
better,
jump
man.
is a pretty good option against throw loop pressure in the corner. Why? And I know this isn't MAI, but we have to look at this first to kind of understand the whole thing before we go back to the MAI example. So, we have
that sucks butt cheeks,
Ken doing
dude.
a forward.
Shouldn't stick around for too long. Man, I hate stomach issues. The older you get, the easier they are to get. It's bullshit. It really is. Like you can't eat that whole pizza
Forward jump
and
after
a
this
bag
throw
of
loop.
chocolate chip cookies.
There. That's what usually happens in Street Fighter 6. You knock your
kid.
opponent down, you go for a meaty throw, your opponent forward jumps, and then you, if you have a good anti-air move, you have to cross-cut
Been coming out both ends today, so
you've been
doom slaying double barrel style,
does take
huh?
some damage. They're able to get out of the corner just at the sacrifice of like 1,200 health, which isn't that much. So
you think
doing
it's
forward
just a
jump is
stomach
actually
bug?
pretty good as the defender.
You're just spinning around. There's puke
MAI
coming out of your
actually
mouth
has
and
a
shit
ton
coming out of
of
your ass.
better options against
Yeah,
forward
you're
jump in the
swiveling,
corner.
all right.
And maybe you guys haven't seen this stuff yet, but I'm here to show you.
I'm here to show you.
There we go. Okay,
Your
so you do hard
stupid
DP,
inbred
yeah, that's the
minds
same,
wouldn't
1,200
understand.
damage. What's the difference? Well, for MAI, doing DP
It's your
isn't
turn.
actually the best option because
Yeah,
quarter
you're
circle
just-
back hard punch.
You're catching
this is actually
it, brother.
a really good anti-air.
We had bad stomach bugs going on like all through winter, dude. It was fucked up. Everybody was sick. Had to pick up a lot of slack on people that were missing.
So this is ridiculous. If they try to jump out of your throw loop
People are still getting sick.
and you have flame stalks and you have at least
My
2 bar,
coworker, well, my
you get
boss's
corner to corner, you
husband
can double dash forward. You're at least +4
has,
after that, and they're basically back in the corner. So you
he's
go
gotten
from
sick,
side
and then
to
he got
side.
sick again,
I don't think
and
there
it's
are
like,
any characters in the game that
damn,
get
dude.
so. That's what happens if
That
they
sucks.
forward jump. But another reason why MAI's corner pressure is so incredibly good is because what happens? They
Hold up.
go from side to corner, and you have flame. So this is ridiculous. If they try to jump out of your throw loop, and you have flame stalks, and you have at least 2 bar, you get corner to corner, you can double dash forward, you're at least +4 after that, and they're basically back in the corner. So you go from side to side. I don't think there are any
Damn.
characters in the game that get... So, that's what happens if they...
I mean, I knew this,
forward
but it
jump.
was like,
But another reason
it's
why
really
MAI's
not
corner
easy to
pressure
do.
is so incredibly good is because what happens if they backdash. Now, if you've been playing MAI, if you've been fighting against MAI, you'll know that doing backdash is actually pretty effective against this setup.
It is what it is,
Why is it
brother.
effective?
You're damn
Because
right.
if you go for an immediate forward dash into throw, MAI's going to be -4, which means if the opponent, the Ken, did a backdash crouching light punch, it's going to be a punish counter against MAI.
Your
She
ass
can't block
cheeks are
that.
going to
She's
get
-4,
compressed
so
like
Ken
the
can do his
Terminator
combo, or any
in
character can do
Terminator
a combo
1.
as long as they have like a 23 frame backdash. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll start to backdash against MAI. Well, what Loxo is saying is, here's what you can do against backdash. So he says, so we need to find a move or a sequence of moves that let us
He
block
higgered
reversals
all the
while
way
we can
to his
walk
death
back. So
with
against the
Sarah
people who do,
Connor.
like wake up DP or wake up super.
Higgered.
Next, beat delayed buttons from your opponent, because another really common option from your opponent is to do a wake up delayed, like crouching medium kick or crouching medium punch, something like this. So you knock down your opponent, and they do crouching medium kick, right?
Right.
So you want to be able to beat something like that. You will walk backwards. And then last, you want to be able to hit the backdash out of its backdash recovery. So he says, in summary, what we need is a normal that you can delay with 9 frames or more to cover all of those options. And what move is that? It's going to be either standing hard punch or crouching
This is crazy
medium
how
punch.
these pros think about shit. I need 9 frames.
And you do a delayed standing hard punch.
Why is
you're gonna
9
be
the
able to
magic
catch their
number? Because
backdash.
it'll catch
Then,
them on their backdash.
let's say they do a wake up Shoryuken.
Okay, doctor.
You're
Just
going to
give him the
delay your
fucking-
standing hard
give him the
punch. So
degree.
if they do the Shoryuken, you're still going to be in a block animation. But if they do the backdash, so it look like this.
But if they do the backdash, it'll look like this.
There, that hits.
Whips
then you
out
can
his
convert off
penis
this.
on
You can either
cam.
go into something like
Boing, boing,
quarter circle
boing, boing.
back medium punch,
Sorry.
quarter circle forward medium kick,
ADHD's
or you
great,
can go to
isn't
OD. On reaction, go to level 1. So again,
I'm going to laugh you back to health, brother
on
Necron.
reaction, you would cancel with the OD move, and you get that.
In fact, you know what else?
Really, really powerful. Then, of course,
It's
if they
about
do
high
a
time I did
Shoryuken,
this.
because you're doing delayed timing, you'll be able to block that. Then, if they wake up with something, a delayed button, like a delayed crouching medium kick, let's say they delay this by a couple of frames to beat your shimmy timing,
Bam.
well, crouching medium punch will beat that. And crouching medium punch will also beat the backdash.
If you refresh the screen, you'll see a new icon next to
This is
your
one of those
name.
things that's going to depend on the matchup and the
think.
buttons that they have, but generally, if you do either a delayed crouching medium punch or a delayed standing hard punch with MAI, that covers reversal, and it covers backdash, and it me timing.
But does it cover your taxes?
Well, crouching medium punch will beat that. And crouching medium punch will also beat the backdash. So this is one of those things that's going to depend on the medium punch, quarter circle forward medium kick, or you can go to OD. On reaction, go to level
Hell
1.
yeah, brother.
So again,
If Zach ever gets in here, I'll do that for him too.
on reaction, you would cancel
Welcome,
the OD
dude.
move, and you get that. Really, really powerful. Then, of course, if they do
You deserve it, brother. You deserve more than that. It's the least I could do.
on reaction, you would cancel with the OD move, and you get that. Really, really powerful. Then, of course, if they do a Shoryuken, because you're doing delayed timing, you'll be able to block that. Then, if they wake up with something, a delayed button, like a delayed crouching medium kick, let's say they delay this
There's
by a
actually
couple
2 different
frames to
kinds of
beat your shimmy
moderators.
timing,
I gave you the weaker one,
well,
but
crouching medium punch will beat
you know.
that. And crouching medium punch will also beat the
the other one.
backdash.
Why does? Okay, what's up with the finger things? What's up with that? Do his fingers hurt? Is he gonna have to pull landscaping duty now? Like, look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. You probably already know, but
Marty, if you'd stop yapping your trap for a second, I could tell you. The price is $200 per quilt. Yeah, well, this is handmade quality shit we're talking here. Yes, well, when do you need them by? All right. Good doing business
they're in a
with you.
nursing home.
Okay, listen up, everybody. Turn up your volumes. Announcement. I got good news. We're extending arts and crafts time by 4 hours today.
My fingers hurt.
What's that?
My fingers hurt.
Oh, well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt? I didn't think so. Why you do that to me, huh? Why do you make me act like that in front of everybody, huh, Mister?
Like your old chef you worked for.
So this is
What
one of those
an
things that's going
asshole.
to depend on the matchup and the buttons that they have, but generally,
Let
if you
out
do
a
either a
sigh.
delayed crouching
Damn.
medium punch or a delayed standing hard punch with MAI, that covers reversal.
But seriously,
and,
what's that for? Why? Is he giving himself a stranger? Is he pretending somebody else is playing the buttons for him?
and it covers
didn't sound
backdash,
right, I'm
and it
sorry.
covers delayed buttons based on your timing. So then the next part of our risk reward, we already covered how to beat people who forward jump. We covered how to beat people who either wake up with a reversal, a backdash, or a delayed button. Now we have to think about how do we beat people who either wake up parry or do wake up reversal. So
I just don't
reversal timing
understand.
things. So what Loxo says is this is a risk reward, but you basically have two choices. Okay, so you have to balance your risk reward. There's nothing we can never pick an option that's going to be absolutely everything.
I mean,
but
I feel like he lives in his
two
basement.
Main choices that you can work with. You either go for a meaty attack right away, or you
There's
go
nothing
for
wrong
what
with
I
that.
just showed you, the 9-frame delayed move,
but he's
either
like the
crouching
ultra
medium
wind,
punch or
yeah.
standing hard punch. And what this leads to, it forces us to gamble on two main things. So number one, do we do a media attack and risk getting parried or reversal?
You got to be rich to live that kind of a
jumpers?
lifestyle.
Number two, do we do a delayed button to be safe overall, but doing delayed button
like
loses to
already
jumpers?
rich.
Let's take a look at
His
that.
family was
So
rich,
Let's
I'd
say we
say.
do a forward jump, and let's say I do that timing from before. There, now I'm not going to have enough time to anti-air. So doing the delayed, like the 9-frame delayed standing hard punch or crouching medium punch, it's going to lose to people who jump forward, right? So that's what it's.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And the
And he
third thing he
teaches you
says
a lot.
is this is where reads come into play.
One
so
thing
of course
I wish
you have to kind of get a
that
read on
these
your opponent. You
content
can't just always go for the same thing
creators
and
for
always
fighting
expect it to work.
games
And that's where reads come in.
would talk about is theory. They need to talk about fighting game theory more often. Like the mindset, like how you should go about fixing your mistakes, or stuff like that. There's this one guy that I watch like sometimes as I'm riding home from work, and he's really good. Let's see here. Go to my history. Shield your eyes. I'm just joking. It's not that bad. At least I don't think it is, but who knows? Who knows? This guy, Pat the Flip.
But I think I personally am going to be more interested in playing Street Fighter V than with Street Fighter 4, because to me, like, link timing and the emphasis on that made Street Fighter 4 a huge pain in the ass, and also the footsies were kind of boring.
Yeah, the link timing. Huge pain in the ass.
Logical asks,
Right.
how do I stop hyperventilating during tense matches?
Yeah, I'll
That's
put
a
him in
tricky
the
one,
Discord.
right? So mindset going into
pasted.
competition is its own thing.
Hold on.
But I think I personally am going to be more interested in playing Street Fighter V than with Street Fighter 4, because to me, like, link timing and the emphasis on that made Street Fighter 4 a huge pain in the ass, and also the footsies were kind of boring. Logical asks,
Why are
how
you
do I
losing
stop
fighting
hyperventilating
games?
during
And basically, the way he explained it at the beginning is just perfect. Because, I mean, there's no other way to explain. He said, oh, here, I'll let him play. But what he says is basically, why did you lose in a fighting game? The reason why you lost in a fighting game is because you hit the wrong button at the wrong time. Why do you win at fighting games? Because you hit the right button at the right time. And that's it. It all goes back to that. And it's true. It's 100% true. Now, if you lose a game because a character's unbalanced or something like that, then whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. But
believe we've got just about a full house, and I mean that metaphorically. I don't think that actually works, because this is a stream and there's no house to fill. But thanks to everyone who's tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Love that you guys come through and watch me make an ass of myself trying to explain fighting game concepts. And today promises to be no different. So today, we'll just jump right into it. I wanted to focus on a relatively big picture question. That if you saw this on Twitter or whatever, you already know what it is. But it's the question that powers pretty much the core loop of fighting games, right? So everything.
But see, the
that
problem
you
is
enjoy,
that
or
you did punch.
That you find
You
gratifying
punched and
about
they
fighting
jumped.
games pretty much comes
guessed
down
wrong.
to answering this question. And the question is, why did I lose?
That's
And
pressing the
you can
wrong
ask that
button at
salty,
the wrong
like,
time.
Oh, man, what the fuck? Why did I lose that?
And they press
Or
the
you
right
can be
button
honest,
at the right time.
And kind of you take the self.
Whether it's a read or
I
whether
wonder
it's a
why I
fuck
lost
up
that. I
or
need to learn
whether it's
more.
just
But, fundamentally,
a habit,
we want to, like,
whoever
we play fighting
comes out
games,
wrong on that
and we have fun
situation,
when we win. Winning
press
is
the wrong
great.
button at the wrong
Winning
time.
is awesome, but we don't really learn stuff until we start
Right,
losing,
yeah.
and it's the process of answering that question. Why
Definitely
did I
gotta-
lose?
I
That's so
overextend
important,
too.
right? And this video, this stream, to all of you who are watching, is meant specifically, it should be applicable to anybody. Like, no matter what fighting game you're playing, whether it's Street Fighter or Rising Thunder or Puzzle Fighter, it doesn't matter, right? This is applicable to every game.
That's right.
And I think it's applicable to every player as well, right? So it's not necessarily, this is not a question that's only relevant for new players. This is not a question
It's
that's
crazy
only
how deep
relevant for,
you can really go into the rabbit
experienced
hole of fighting
Hopefully,
games.
If I do my
Anyways,
job right in this video,
check that out. I'm gonna ixnay on that because I want to play, but definitely check that out. And just let me know. He's old school. He's Street Fighter 4. The Street Fighter 5 was just coming out, but he basically just explains it in the simplest ways possible. He even gives you tips on how to like train at the end of it. Somebody asks him some kind of stupid question like, well, I mean, what if you just can't fucking win? It's like, well, then you don't fucking win. Or what do you do if you can't fucking get out of this one situation? It's like, don't be there. And basically, I think Flo said that to Justin Wong or somebody. I can't remember. Back in the day, is like, don't let me put you in that position. That's the only way you can get out of it. And he's true. It's true. Good Lord. Yeah, I was just, it was one of those days I was having a shitty time, and I was like, man, I need something to help me. And I got lucky enough, I clicked on his stupid-looking face, and I mean, he's not stupid-looking, It's like something you wouldn't normally click on because he's not, like, beautiful like Chris F. or Brian F. or Mike Ross. All these beautiful creators. Oh, that would get their ass totally handed to them by that guy, probably. Then again, I don't know. If that was the case, he'd probably be playing pro shit. Okay, so what I want to do today... I'm going to try to find anti-air people. Yeah, I like Mike Ross, too. He's kind of funny. He plays Honda, though. A few rounds with his Honda, I'd probably be ticked. Ticked right the fluff off. But oh well, that's life. Honda is in this game. Ah, shit. Well, this is the only replay I've got. Yeah, I think he's usually around RMR. Really? Damn. He just doesn't give a shit no more, does he? If he really tried, he'd probably be way higher. I'm not saying that we're shitty players or anything. I'm just saying that he used to win tournaments, right? 14 to 1600 is not that different. Yeah, I can understand that. You're in that fucking range where you can lose like 100 MR in just one day and then come back and get a gajillion back. And you hover in there, and that means you're consistent in a way. You're a consistent player, but there's still like some micro adjustments you can make that will probably take your game up another 100 MR or something, right? People talk online that every 100 MR is a bigger difference. Hold on, let me turn this down. Forgot I left it turned up because he was quiet. Rookie to master. Oh yeah, if you can make 100 MR from like 14 to 1500, easy. If you can do that, you can get to master easy. Period. With any character. I mean, unless they absolutely are trash characters. And you have bad, terrible luck. Like, that's why I couldn't get there with Akuma, like, right off the bat. And, like, because, you know, I was trash. I mean, I'm still trash, but, like, I'm getting hit. And you can't get hit when you're Akuma. You just can't. It's impossible. You shouldn't do it, Timmy. Don't fucking get hit, Timmy. Timmy. I don't know why I'm saying that like that. Oh, well. Definitely not trash. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. I got to keep it in perspective, though. You know, like the only reason I call myself trash, Netcroft Swivel coming. Oh my God, I'm sorry, brother. Take care of yourself, all right? You'll be okay. Shit, that sucks ass. I don't think I can do this, but whatever. All right. Shit.
Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait.
Trying to do that thing.
Stay down. Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait. Huh? Stay down. Wait.
Oops.
Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Stay down.
Okay. Let's just not fuck around. Let's just do it this way.
Stay down. Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? What's it going like? Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't do it. Don't wait.
Okay, so you have to have stocks. Okay.
Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? It'll be my team.
Okay. Yep. It's doable. All right. Let's start the shit show.
Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Stay down.
I feel like Homer Simpson after he ate the purple sandwich and got sick. This is so cold. I hope you feel better, man. That sucks. Oh boy.
We've seen you on the
Round one. Fight.
distracted mind. Stay down.
Okay. Yeah, do that dumb shit. I love it. What's up, Cody?
Round two. Fight.
Stay down.
MAI wins. Round one. Fight.
Gotta study harder.
Okay. That was weird because it flagged right there. Like some dumbass shit. But that figures. I should have never replayed this guy with his shitty connection. Okay. I can still win it. I'm out of meter though, that's not good.
Kimberly wins.
Yeah. That all makes sense. Total con. Total ton. Total Todd. I don't think I run into people that I've blocked, so that's good. Or that I've called out for cheating. I'll let this play out because I don't want to fight this guy. I'm gonna take my dingle out and dong song. Okay, I gotta use reversal. Look for jumps. Look for jumps. Stop playing.
Round one. Fight.
Family Dollar blowjob. Okay. Fuck you, game. Safe jump, okay. Okay.
Round two. Fight.
Okay. All I did was parry. What the fuck, dude? What the hell just happened?
Lily wins.
Okay.
Round one. Fight.
This game's lagging a lot.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
It was just anti-aired. Yeah. Oh, that lag. Do you see it? It always pops up when he needs it. You laggy fuck.
Stay down.
sucks.
Here I go!
Gotta love that lag.
Lily wins.
What's up, Akuma? That lag saved his ass so many fucking times. I didn't mean to follow him. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't do it. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to fucking report him for cheating. Just to get rid of him. Works for me either way. Alright. I need to just start up playing Doom right now before I get too mad. I'll be right back. All right. So, I see my main issue. I learned when I was pissing, holding my dick. So we are going to take it slower. That's my problem. I'm all aggression, no defense. Need to slow it down.
Stay down.
And yeah, my hands are like super fast right now.
Stay down. Wait.
That was weird.
Stay down. Huh? Stay down. Wait. Stay down. Huh? Stay down.
Here comes a new challenger.
Slow it down, son. Slow it down. Take it easy. They can't do nothing to you that you don't let them do. Except for maybe tick throw you to death. But that's every player.
Show me what.
Round one. Fight.
So he's playing like an idiot. I get it. Okay. I know you're not that retarded, dude. Come on.
Stay down. Wait.
No. The fuck? I did my fucking thing, the dive. This fucking guy playing like a douche. Alright.
Stay down.
Wrong button, wrong time. It's so easy to be a corny piece of shit in this game.
Ryu wins.
People are playing like fucking douchebags today. Fuck, I gotta stop doing that. telling me to anti-air. I got you. Yeah, that's it. Fuck, I tried to jump.
Round 2. Fight.
Anti-air. Really? Wow.
Ryu wins.
How is that a combo? Overhead into light punch. I don't get it. I didn't press any buttons. I mean, I know I got the overhead handed to me, but
Stay down.
today's one of those days, boys. Just gotta roll with the punches.
Stay down.
Just gotta slow it down and see what the fuck's going on and fight every Ryu in the universe because people play Ryu because everybody playing Ryu. Ryu, Ryu, Ryu. 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 I'd rather suck my own asshole than play Ryu.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Stay down.
Fuck. I did my fucking anti-air and everything.
Watch your head.
Get that out of here because I don't want to even have to think about it.
This is your swan song.
Please kill. I wish it would.
That's it for you.
Final round. Fight.
Stop jumping.
Stay down.
MAI win. Round 1. Fight.
So fucked up. He just keeps pressing buttons. He's like, What an annoying little asshole. All right. We'll play it that way, you little annoying fuck. Jump at me.
Stay down. Watch your head.
Dipshit.
Final round. Fight.
Stay down.
MAI wins.
Now you may go fuck yourself, sir. Thank you. I'm going to be honest here. I really don't want to play this now. I'm irritated. I'm going to call it early for this, and I'm going to play some Doom. I want to play Doom. I just want to play Doom. I'm tired of playing these cocky little ass suckers that play like complete turd balls, and I have to fucking teabag them just to get them to fucking attack. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys stick around. I'm going to end this stream and come right back. I expect you to be here. If you're not here, you're going on the naughty list, and naughty kids get a spanking. You don't want me to come over to your house and spank you, do you? Anyways, see you in a little bit, fellas.